Yo, what's up, guys? Here's my chamois. Say hello, Eva. Hello. She's in training. So let's get up to the training grounds. I should have gone there. I'm all gem socketed. Yeah, I'm all done. So with my character, I'll make sure. Yep, everything's gemmed. I even got a purple gem for my rail. So, um, also I want to do the water walk and see if that's like actually but when I get a read pass, because I love it, I'm gonna do some read pass videos soon. See, I got my flame tongue. So it's my flame tongue. Also, I have to put on my totems. So what do I have to do? I don't have a main totem or anything. So set this totem, spirits, this totem, earthbind. That's a good totem. I know. Magma, flame tongue totem, and grounding totem, and totem recall. Okay, do that. Oh, so okay, so one of them really does that. Okay, so let's go. Let's go, man. See, look at that damage. Isn't that so cool? Because when I have my okay, so lava burst, lava, bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 and then you have to do 6 for that. But yeah, purge, 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 purge. Gotta get it. You gotta get your purge up. Evaded, evaded, evaded. And as long as these wolves are up, they heal, heal, heal me. They heal me. Heal me. Do good. DPS. Do good. Haven't you seen me? I just need more than can be. And then bam. Bam, totems. Totems, man, totems. Super jump. And what were you saying, fool? Oh my. Okay, so I'm not, as you can see, I'm not a shaman expert, but hooray, I get it. So now let's test out water walking. Water walking. So let's test it out on my stuff. Get rid of these totems. Okay, so let's test out water walking. Okay, so let's test it out. Water, water, oh my god, okay. Oh, it works. Okay, so it's just like Path of Frost. Just like Path of Frost. That Path of Frost. Same buff time of Path of Frost. So, yeah, everything's pretty normal. Okay, so that's a shame. Oh, shoot, I didn't get you guys anything. Well, let's do that again, guys. Water walking works. So let's go do that. So let's head down to this one. Let's go. Totems. Call to me. And as you can see, I'm going to pop Feral Spirit. And then I got a Purge. Lava slash. Oh, I gotta get that. Oh, shoot. So there we go, guys. Sorry I forgot about it. I'm so sorry. My entire fault. And there. Let's do this. There. Where's my character? There I am, guys. Oh, I gotta move this over. There. Doesn't see me. Okay. He doesn't see me. Playing the damn Warcraft these days. What does it take to get the... And it brings up people. So that's cool. Nothing to total my totem. God damn it. Get out of my totem, dude. God. 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 Wrong with this kid? Okay, well, saw damage, saw damn ledge. So now let's go on a fishing boat. Let's go for a fishing walk. Let's go for a fishing walk. Over. We're gonna go for a fishing walk. Fish. Oh, or not walk. Oh, crap. Oh, maybe that's why. Oh, come on. Let me walk on water. Okay. Well, I shouldn't do that. Look.
And how do you know they're not all fucked up like everybody else out there? Well, for one thing, they're driving these trucks.
Okay.
You know what? I don't want to die. You're the wrong one. Here and shit, and I intend on keeping it that way. But I just want... I'm not asking your opinion, lady. Now, if you want to argue with me, you can argue with it. Hey, lady, shut your fucking mouth. Get the gun out of my face. You can't just turn them away, CJ. You'll kill them. Tough to say. I'm not killing anybody. What?
Okay. Sorry. Well, apparently I can't walk. Well, I can run now. Sorry. Kind of a problem right there. Well, let's heal some rain. Here, we'll do some healing rain over here. Right me. Healing rain, and I am healing rain. Look at the fishman. I'm just getting healed. Wow, fishing. Fish healed. Nice.